how did you get into the VA space? This is a question that I get asked everywhere I go because it's not every day that you meet somebody that has a company providing virtual assistants to American-based businesses. And so here's the quick story. During the pandemic, I lost all of my speaking gigs, and I'm talking about all of them. And that was at the time the only revenue that I had for my family. And so as we were burning through savings, I had this concept that I had been teaching called content compounding. And God revealed to me one night, dude, you shouldn't just teach that concept, you should do that concept for people. And so I spun up this business called content compounding. I had no idea what I was doing. I was trying to use stay-at-home moms to be my editors. Pure in heart, horrible decision on my part, or real to execute that decision. And so a buddy of mine said, dude, you have the perfect company for a virtual assistant. And I said, what's a virtual assistant? And he says, man, it's somebody on the other side of the world that doesn't need to make what we need to make here in America. And so you can get really, really low cost work, but they're still really talented. And I said, oh my gosh, how does this work? You mean I'm just supposed to trust somebody half the globe away? And long story short, we hired our first VA, Hannah. She's still with us today. And one turned into two, and two to four, and four to eight, and 8 to 12. And we looked up and we had an army of virtual assistants that we loved, that we had relationship with, that we treated as family. And so about a year ago, my team said, Kyle, we should consider helping other people do what we've done. We've created this incredible environment where we're pouring into them. We're getting the most out of them. They love being here. No one leaves us. We fired one person in 6 years. And so we started Hire Culture. And so Hire Culture wasn't something that we set out to do. Hire Culture was a byproduct of wanting to do it well for ourselves. And here we are. And so if you're thinking about what could a virtual assistant do for you, the answer is this: anything except pick up your dry cleaning. And so I'd love to have a conversation with you. Reach out, let's talk. You are this one decision away from having a very different life, a very different business, a very different mindset, a lot more freedom when you're at home with your family. I think it's time for you to do this.